Let me check. Oh god. Level 7 wizard. What is this one? Okay. How about you? Oh wow. Hold on. I mean, these guys are. This one is level 3 and this one is level 4, but this one is level 7. Please don't cast fireball on us, right? Please. Let's see. Okay, maybe, yeah. No, not with this one, but with Leo. Yeah, I should pounce on that wizard with Leo. Are there any? No, okay, that's fine. Let's see. Lindsay. Let's get that. Let's get that sweet, sweet tune. Okay, this one. 2, 5, 3. Okay, nice one. This one. Yep. And this one probably. Kandayo, please. Oh shit, you need to move to hit this guy, right? So you want to a full attack, right? Can you? Oh, you can. Nice. Thank you. Okay. Also, another thing that you should keep in mind while if you're having problems, so you should keep in mind that denying a full attack actions to the enemy is the number one priority that you should go to. Like for example, let's say this guy had 3 attacks, right? In order to do all of those 3 attacks, this guy has to actually stand in melee range with any of my party members, right? So if I close in to this guy, rather than wait for this guy to close in on us, that means I would grant this guy to make all 3 of his attacks on my party member that has actually engaged him on melee. Like, let's say, for example, Amiri. If I moved Amiri here, and hypothetically speaking, if this guy had actually 3 attacks, then that will be dumb for me to actually close in with this guy, right? Rather than wait for this guy to close in to us. Like you saw with the trolls, right? With the trolls, I never charge to them. Just wait for them to close in on us, right? In order to do your full attacks, like if you have, for example, 2 attacks and a bite attack, let's say, you have to be in close range in melee to do all of them. So yeah, number one priority in this game, you should deny full attacks to your enemies. It is the path to victory. But since this guy has only 1 attack, yeah, I can just go on the side there and hit him. Okay, that's it. Oh, okay. Okay. Here is another incredible spell to deny full attacks to your enemies. Slow. That slow spell just absolutely reduced my pet's effectiveness in combat. Why? Because, can I actually read what slow does? Yeah, see? If you're affected by slow, that means although it doesn't actually state it here, that means you cannot do your full round actions. You can only do 1 attack per round. Let me see if the actual site has a better explanation of that slow spell. Let me see. see. Okay. Edge, fixed creatures, jumping distance, blah blah. Okay, okay, yeah, here's it, here's it. You should read it from here. Some of these tooltips in the game doesn't actually make sense. Yeah. You should always check in with the info that is presented. Oh, that was my bad. That is presented in this first link here, right? This is an open source uh, full disclosure rules. Here you could actually check what slow does. Yeah, see, it says any creature that is affected by the spell can take only a single move action or standard action each turn. So use slow to your advantage. Okay, igloo. What is a full round action? Let me show you. Full round action. Let's see. Just just ignore Esmeki. Just trolling. Okay. For example, who's playing? Okay, this is my Similodon. Is he actually affected by slow? Probably not. Okay, let me see, let me just show you. There is you see the bar around here, right? You see the let's make it shut up. You see the bar around here, right? You have 5 feet movement, your move action, and then your standard action, right? In a given round. So you can either take a 5-foot step instead of your move action, since they are linked together. You cannot just make a move and then take another 5-foot step. That doesn't work like that. You can only take a 5-foot step that counts as your move action and then make your standard action. Or you can just move, like for example, up to 30 feet and then make your attack action as a standard action, right? That is, 5 feet is, yeah, sort of free, but it just limits you to only take 5-foot movement around enemies. Like, you cannot take, for example, I mean, obviously you can take, but that would grant attacks of opportunity to your enemies. Let me show you hypothetically. For example, let's see. If, as my Similodon here, if I was engaged in melee with Isolde here as my targeted enemy, I can only move around her 5 feet in any direction here, right? See that shortened graphics, that green ants arrow? I can only take 5-foot movement around Isolde without provoking attacks of opportunity from her, right? So for example, let's say if Isolde is engaged with me in melee and I wanted to, like, for example, run away from her, or maybe just run here and attack this bandit. If I move more than 5 feet away from her, then Isolde gains an attack of opportunity. Just a free attack against me, right? So 5 feet movement is actually important if you're in melee and want to avoid that free attacks of opportunity from enemies. Yeah, so that's why you either take a 5-foot move away from enemies, or just to close to them, or your move action to just fully move away from anyone else, right? So, what is a full round action? If you just take a 5-foot step, or even stand where you are and make a full round action, you can actually do all of your all of your attacks. See, my Similodon has 5 attacks. And if I decide to only move 5 feet or stay where I am, I can do all of those 5 attacks as a full round action, right? But if I moved even 1 more feet, like 6 feet in this battlefield, I cannot do my full round action. And I can only make a bite attack, only make 1 attack out of my potential 5 attacks, right? So that is the importance of full attacks, full round actions. So for example, can I actually show you a spell from a spell book? Yeah, probably. Okay. For example, let's read enlarge person. Blah blah blah, one friendly creature. Casting time. Casting time is full round. That means if in order to cast enlarge person in one of any of my party members, I have to spend both my move action and my standard action cast that spell as a full round, right? Yeah, obviously I can move 5 feet anywhere to reach any of my companions, but in order to cast that spell, I cannot move more than 5 feet and cast it, right? That is the main difference between a full round action and a standard action, right? Yeah. There are obviously rulings to differences between a full round action and a standard action and move action. Yeah, obviously. For example, my leopard. That's why I charge in with my leopard rather than waiting on the enemies to close in. Because with my leopard, I can actually charge in. Can I show you my abilities? Let's see. Pounce. Where is it? Where is it? Uh, that here. Bounce. Evasion. No. Anyway, I have. Do you see pounds anywhere here? No. Okay, it's not showing, but yeah. If I pounce, it's another form of like charge, right? You can pounce and do all of your attacks as a full round action, right? That is one huge advantage of having a leopard pet over having another pet, right? So that's what I was talking about by denying full round actions to your enemies. Excuse me, this is getting darker and darker, right? I don't know if that was the explanation that you were looking for, Iglo, right? Okay. Mm-hmm. Smokey, shut up. Okay, yeah. That is the yeah. Okay, Eldritch Scion is good. Yeah, it gets a respectable AC, and if you actually want to go to the Dragon Disciple route as your prestige class, then you can actually reach really high strength bonuses with your Eldritch Scion. Okay. And yeah, that was the difference between a full round action and a standard action. That's why a slow spell is an incredible debuff earlier in the game. You just completely deny those full round actions to your enemies. Okay, where was I? Smilodon. Okay, that bastard actually. It's that spell. Let's just pound on him. Let's try to take a 5. Okay, but here's another example of a full round action and the differences between them. Let me show you. Let me show you what. Let's just read the tooltip on this one. Blah blah, it does something something, but its casting time is full round, and that is what's going to be important for us for this demonstration. Okay. In order to use this skill, let's check that let's check that bar above those skills, right? In order to cast this skill, I can only cast it as a full round. See the tooltip? How it just turns into a full round, other than a move action and a standard action. So I can only, if I want to do a dazzling display, I can only take a 5-foot step, right? In any way that I want. And in this case, I would like to close into the enemies, and I can do my dazzling display now as a full round action, right? But if I had to move closer here, then I would have actually used my move action, so it won't be I won't be eligible for a full round action that turn. Yeah, that is the main difference between these attacks, these actions, excuse me. Okay, let's see. Nothing happened. They all resisted. Okay, stop hitting us. Stop hitting us. Yeah. See that tooltip? Let me show you. Dog makes attack of opportunity against bandit. Why? Why all of a sudden? This guy didn't actually move more than 5 feet away from us. He just stood there and actually draw on his bow. Why? Because trying to draw your bow when someone is threatening you in melee range, like this dog, grants this dog, the enemies around you, free attacks opportunities. Yeah. 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 In 5th edition, there are no full round actions per se. In 5th edition, yeah, you have your move action and your standard action, and obviously, if you're attacking thrice in a round, you can all do those attacks as your standard action. Yeah, that is the main difference between Pathfinder 1st edition rules and Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition rules. Right? You can even in 5th edition, as your move action, let's say for example Sophia can move 20 feet in this round. Let's say Lindsay is my enemy. I can close into Lindsay, right? Let's say for example by moving 10 feet towards her, make my standard action, right? Even if I have 3 attacks, I can make all of those attacks to Lindsay, and then I can move with the remaining of my move action through anywhere I want. That is the main difference between the actions of Pathfinder and 5th edition, right? So, yeah, I probably like the 5th edition version of it, but yeah, different tastes. Okay, what is going on here? Okay, can I charge? Can not, I guess, since these guys are, yeah, away from me. Just close in to this guy. Why not? Yeah. And what is this? Yeah, the dog. That's why I'm sending in my pets at the start of a combat to either ranged attackers or spellcasters, right? The same thing applies to the spellcasters as well as the ranged attackers, right? So this guy, while he was trying to cast a spell around me while I'm threatening him in melee range, he either had to, agree that he's going to take those attacks opportunities, or he had to cast defensively in order to land that spell, right? What is going on here? Oh, shit. I already had that buff. Okay, let's just close in then. Who's this? Yeah, all 3 attacks. No! Yeah. Okay. Here's a good example of... Here's a good example of what happens if you're slowed, right? Perfect example. My Leopard, as you know, has 3 attacks, right? 1 bite attack and 2 claw attacks. But since he is slowed, although he's standing in 5 feet of this transmuter, he can only attack once, right? That is the beauty of a slow spell. Yeah, that's it. Right? This guy just denied 2 attacks to my Leopard. This is the beauty of it. What's going on? It's my turn and I'm doing what exactly? Okay, just try to hit this guy. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, we need to finish this one. Fast, please. Oh god. Miri. No one is flanking this guy with Amiri. Yeah, that's why I couldn't hit. Okay. Oh no. Another slow, see? Another slow. Oh, Amiri is slowed. Valerie is slowed. I am slowed. My pets. Most important thing is my pets, because they have multiple attacks that they can do in a round. Okay. It's fine, I guess. Let's just finish this guy. Oh god. See? My Similodon could actually do all 5 of his attacks because he was not slowed as compared to my Leopard. But on the other hand, he couldn't hit for shit. See? Remember the previous turn? I could move 5 feet with Valerie and do a full round dazzling display, right? Since she is now slowed, this clown, this transmuter, actually denied me a full round action, consequently turning into denying me a dazzling display, right? Yeah. And I can only move 10 feet with Valerie. See how sorry she is? How sorry she is? See, attack of opportunity, but we missed. It is whose turn? It is Sophia's turn. I am slowed, but I can reliably attack since I have only 1 attack. Right?
Strike as one.
Yeah. You couldn't hit that clown. Okay. Lindsay.
You deserved it.
Okay, missed again. Again, only 1 attack. Since I am slowed. Okay. Wow. I wasn't expecting that, but thank you. Okay, what is going on here? Is Ikendayo slowed? No, he's not. Okay, let's see what happens now. Let's see. And I'm gonna show you what. Okay, Rapid Shot. Rapid Shot is Let's see. Let's read that tooltip. When making a full attack, that means a full round attack, full round action with ranged weapon, meaning he could only move 5 feet in any way or just sit there and do 2 attacks per round, right? See, since this guy is a little away from us, I can only move 5 feet this direction and continue making my rapid shot attacks as a full round attack, right?
Nowhere to run.
Thank you. That's it. Okay. Yeah, see another example of taking a 5-foot step to attack your enemies, right? Why that is important. See, do you see the tooltip here times 5? That means if I just move here towards this guy, I can do all 5 of my attacks. Why? Because I'm not moving more than 5 feet to reach this guy. That means I can do my full attacks against him. If, for example, this guy was standing here, let's say where the last enemy was, I had to move more than 5 feet, turning my attacks, relegating my attacks to only a bite attack, right? So since this guy is here, I can move freely 5 feet towards him and attack 5 times in a row. Yeah, these basics are actually very important